The year is 1992. Sega realised that their newest add-on, the Mega CD, is a piece of crap, and the only way it can be saved is by releasing a Sonic game on it. So that's what they did. As development started, someone at a meeting must have gone, "Right lads, the new Sonic game is being released on hardware that can produce high quality video, so I've commissioned Toei to create various cutscenes for it." There's just one problem. Yes, faggot? The Mega CD runs videos about as well as you run this company, sir. Fuck. Just play some cool songs over it, no one will care. And since that day, kick-ass vocal songs have been a significant part of the franchise. So, here's my top 20. I really couldn't think of a better intro for this. Say what you will about Sonic 06 for 12 years straight, but you can't deny it had a great soundtrack, which included a great main theme. It has everything: orchestra, a cool guitar solo, and the word ass. Damn, not even Shadow went that far, though it is censored in the game itself. There's also a Crush 40 version of this song, and one by Zebrahead. I don't really have a favourite, but this is the one used in the game itself, so it's the one I'm putting on the list. Whenever people discuss this song, they're always talking about the Crush 40 version from Sonic 06. They never bring up the original by Magnify, and I never understood why. I like the Crush 40 version as well, but I still like the original just a tiny bit more. And this version actually comes from a good game. Feel free to fight me in the comments. God Infinite is a shit character. God, he's a bad villain. God Forces sucks. His theme is good though. The vocals in this song were done by Tyler Smith and Andy Bain from Danger Kids, who, when I searched on YouTube, the first result was a song called Kill Everything, which kinda says it all. Remember the Chaotix? Well, people back in 2003 sure as hell didn't, but they are brought back anyway, along with redesigns of the kick-ass theme song. So good that they listened to it in the game itself. Does he literally just sit there all day listening to their theme song? Eggman, or I guess EGGMAN, is a song that is only ever featured in like one cutscene, as is the fate of most vocal songs in SA2. I happen to find this song very relatable, as I too identify as the Eggman whom has the master plan. And the song got a remix in Shadow the Hedgehog during the cutscene before the Egg Dealer boss, which is also really good. Remember when Tails wasn't useless? No. No. Yes! Tails used to be a fun character. He wanted to leave Sonic's shadow and find himself. He stood up for himself. He didn't need Sonic. He didn't spread his ass for chaos. And this is clear in his theme song. The lyrics are all about him wanting to separate himself from Sonic and, well, believe in himself. This song has two versions. Adventure's slower rock-centric version, and Adventure 2's faster, more upbeat version. And I love them both. I couldn't only include one of them. Pretty much everything I said about Believe in Myself applies here. It's a good representation of Sonic's character, from the Adventure era anyway. And it has two versions, which I can't choose between, as I love them both. While Believe in Myself is about Tails' struggles to find confidence, It Doesn't Matter is more about how Sonic is already confident, and doesn't care what anyone else thinks, as the title implies.
It doesn't matter now what happens. I will never give up the fight. Long as the voice inside drives me to running fights. Face all your bets on the one you think is right.
Imagine it's 2017. The last time a Sonic game had a vocal theme song was in Sonic Colors, 7 years ago. You go on YouTube to see that the Sonic the Hedgehog channel has uploaded the theme song for the upcoming game. You click on it and...
Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Push me on through until the battle's won.
This shit blew my mind. I thought vocal songs were long dead. The last vocal songs in the series at this point were Reach for the Stars and Speak With Your Heart, which while still okay didn't quite have the same great instrumentals or catchy melodies of the Adventure era's rock music or the classic era's pop music. But Fist Bump sounds great. It fits the game perfectly, other than the fact it's actually good. And in my opinion it easily fits in with all the old vocal songs. I did initially kind of wish the vocals were done by Johnny Gioeli instead, but Douglas Rob's voice has grown on me over time. This song is severely underrated. I'm not really the biggest fan of Amy's Adventure theme. The instrumental's pretty good, but the lyrics kinda kill it for me. But Team Rose's theme in Sonic Heroes is pretty good. The instrumental is fantastic and the lyrics are a huge improvement over My Sweet Passion. The lyrics this time are less about Amy being a girl and doing girl things, and it's more about Amy's infatuation with Sonic. Which you could argue isn't much better, but it's a start. The lyrics of the song could still be applied to Cream and Big's roles in the story, but it's obvious they had Amy in mind when they were writing it. Though thinking about Big and Froggy while listening to it is kind of hilarious. If hearing a new vocal song in Sonic Forces blew my mind, then imagine me, after 9 years of Crush 40 being completely absent from Sonic games, hearing this. This song is amazing. It reminds me so much of earlier songs such as Revving Up and Into the Wind. You know, those songs that no one seems to actually know about. Now that Crush 40 are back, maybe we'll get a Crush 40 cover of Fist Bump, because that would be way past cool. And Sonic Adventure 3. When I was organising this list, I really struggled to decide which songs I liked over others, and one of those hardest decisions was between these three, as in, I couldn't make the decision at all. I kept going back to listen to them all, but I pretty much enjoyed them all the same, so guess I'm gonna group them together. Yeah, you can call that cheating if you'd like, but at the end of the day, you're the one sat here watching YouTube instead of having a girlfriend. Why does no one ever talk about this song? Is it because no one likes the game it came from? Why does no one like the game it came from? The only complaints about the game I keep hearing is that Sonic has a sword. Well, no one complains when Kirby has a sword. You will make me sick. This song's pretty darn good though. This is arguably the most iconic vocal song in the series, and for good reason. You start the game and you're immediately slapped in the face with. The song is about Sonic, well, escaping from a city, if you couldn't guess. But who is Sonic supposed to be talking to in this song? Who is following him and setting him free? Is he singing to the player? That's a bit gay, isn't it? And if homosexuality isn't enough, they brought back Tony Harnell and Ted Poley to remaster the song in Sonic Generations. And it even has some new lyrics. Both versions are just as good. Sonic Pocket Adventure out of 10. Mario Kart 8 may have been completely luck-based, but you can't deny how great its theme song is. It captures the gimmick of the game perfectly, and you know a song is good when Crush 40 cover it. Here's a cool fact, the menu theme for Sonic Rider Zero Gravity is actually just the instrumental to a remix of the song called the Electro Extended Mix, which is impressive considering it came out 5 years before Mario Kart 8 did. Do I even need to say why this song kicks ass? You take one of the best Sonic games, group together 3 of the best Sonic characters, and give them a theme song. It's self-explanatory. This song is bloody good. And it was made by my daddy, Julian K. Garfield Kart is an absolute masterpiece of a game, I don't see anyone denying that, but the only thing better than the game itself is its theme, which just makes an already great game even better. I didn't even know about this one as a kid, I never really beat the Babylon story. In Garfield Kart, that is.
Me
Is it endless possibility or endless possibilities? Everyone seems to say it differently, even official sources say it differently, so which is it? I'm convinced this alone is the reason IGN gave Sonic Unleashed such a crap review. At least for me, this song is the definitive theme of Sonic as a character. It doesn't matter as good, but this one just has it perfect. The lyrics not only describe Sonic's character perfectly, but also fit the game itself. This song now serves as a reminder to the last main Sonic game to have some heart behind its story, as this was just before Pontek and Graf got their filthy normie hands all over the franchise. Yes, more Sonic Heroes songs. It's almost as if I really fucking like this soundtrack. Both these songs are fantastic, and I can't decide between the two. Crush 40 are just too good for this world. This song is just great to cut your wrists to. This is also the song I used in that shitpost that got me almost 200,000 views, which is always appreciated. Now I just need to start getting views like that on the videos I actually put some effort into. Daddy is back with another masterpiece. So why do I like this song so much? I don't know, it sounds cool. Do I need some kind of personal history with everything I like? You're probably surprised that my top 2 spots are songs from Shadow the Hedgehog, but I just love that game's soundtrack. Even the instrumentals are all great. The people that say this game's soundtrack isn't memorable can eat my ass. They're just pissed off because Shadow uses a gun. Well, no one complains when Kirby uses a gun. Feel free to tell me your own favourite songs in the comments. I know every YouTuber asks for comments just to boost their videos without even reading them, and I know other YouTubers also say that, but I just like discussion. Also let me know what you thought of the video, since at the moment I'm just throwing things at the wall and seeing what sticks. Hopefully my next video won't take as long to come out as this one did, but knowing me, it probably will. Now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to take this hoodie and scarf off, since it's summer and I'm sweating my ass off. I wrote that part of the script when it was still summer. It's November now. God, my voice is annoying.